Do you have a Google Drive that is now completely cluttered with a lot of files and folders and you can't find something when you're looking for it? Well then, this video is a quick tutorial to show you how to clean up or detox your Google Drive, add folders, and use other tips and tricks that'll help you be more organized. When you go into your Google Drive and you're in your My Drive, if you are looking at a drive that has a whole bunch of folders and individual documents in them, there are two things you can do first. Decide the kind of view you like. This is a list view. If you move up to the top right and click, you will now have what is known as a grid view. So you can toggle between grid view or list view depending on how you like your Google Drive to be organized. Once you've decided on the view that you like, the next thing you want to do is maybe create some folders so you can move individual Google Docs, Google Slides, Google Sheets, or any other documents you have into specific folders. To create a folder, you can go to New, Folder, and give your folder a name. Once you name it, click Create. The other thing you can do is obviously you may have a lot of folders already, but maybe there are some folders that you look at more often than the others. What are some things you can do to make those folders pop out and be easy to find? The first thing is you can number your folders. So if you already have folders that are not numbered, if you right mouse click and go to rename, you can go ahead and rename your folders and usually start off with 01, and that way you can work your way down to hundreds if you need to. The other thing you can do is also add an emoji to your folder. So if you want to add in an emoji, you can go ahead and copy and paste an emoji next to your folder name, and that helps you make your folders pop. The other thing you can also do is usually the default color for the folders are gray. If you right mouse click, you can change the color of your folder, and you've got a choice of colors that you can use to change what it looks like. And this way, with the number, an emoji, a color, you can make your folders pop, and you can start putting in your individual documents into a folder. To move an individual document, you can click on it and start dragging it to the folder you want, or you can right mouse click and say move to, and then find the folder that you want to put it in, and then say move here if that is the folder that you want to move it into. Now within each folder, you can be even more organized by creating a subfolder. So once you've created a folder, once you open the folder, you can do exactly the same thing by clicking New Folder, and now within the folder, you can have subfolders that will hold other documents. You can do the same thing again. You can color them, number them. You can add emojis if you would like to. Some people say that they like to have the top level folders to be named with all capital letters. That is your personal preference. Once you've got them all numbered, then you can start moving your individual documents to folders that make sense. If you have multiple documents that need to be moved at the same time, you don't have to click and drag or move individual ones. If the documents are all next to each other, you can click on the first one, hold down the Shift key on your device, and click the last one that you want to move, and now all of them are selected. You can move them all at the same time to the folder that you would like to have it moved to. If your documents are not all next to each other but scattered with one and then maybe one a few steps further down, click on the first one you want, hold down the Control or CTRL key on your device and pick just the ones you want and skip the ones you do not want. And now you've got the ones you need to be highlighted in blue, and you're ready to again drag and drop them where you want, or even do the same thing as before, right mouse click, say move to, and move it to the folder you want. Another thing you can do to organize your Google Drive is if you have a bunch of individual documents in your Google Drive that do not all fit into one specific folder or are different documents that you need together but not related to one specific topic, and you need access to these very quickly, you can use the area called Priority within your Google Drive, which is right above your My Drive. So when you click on Priority, it brings you to an area called Workspaces. So within your workspace, you can create a workspace and give it a name, and then drag in or add any documents that you need quick access to but do not belong under a specific folder or category. So by clicking Create Workspace, you can give it a name. Maybe these are documents you need for a presentation, so you will call it Documents for Presentation and click Create. Now you have this Documents for Presentation area. You can either click Add Files and start looking for files in your My Drive. Maybe I want to add the changing themes, click Insert. I can add more files. And once I'm done adding files, I can click Done. And now in this workspace, I have a document for presentation. If I decide I needed to add more when I'm back in my drive, then I can go down and look at the individual documents I have and say, maybe this is something I need in that workspace. So now I can right mouse click and go to Add to Workspace. And maybe this one needs to go into Documents for Presentation, or maybe if I need to create a new workspace, I can do that. So click Documents for Presentation. And what it does is it adds this specific document into my priority Documents for Presentation workspace. This does not mean that this is removed from my drive. These are still in my drive if I need them. So this is still here, but it is also in my workspace. So this just makes it easy for me to find something that I want to group together that may not belong in one specific folder altogether, but are documents that I want for easy access. These are some quick and easy tips and tricks you can do to organize your Google Drive and make it more easier for you to find things that you are looking for. Let me know if you need any help with this.